Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Break with Laura González. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is Laura González. I'm also the Blue Witch. And I welcome you to the coffee break. And I have to do something. I'll be right back. See, I told you it was going to be 1, 2, 3. Because my hands are dry. And we don't like to shuffle cards with dry hands because that's how you get cut. Did you know you get paper cuts sometimes from shuffling cards? And they're horrible. And some of these decks will be very sharp. And so you want to have some kind of moisturizing on your hands. Yes, the word is moist. And the act is to moisturize. Moisturizing. People being afraid of words. What's up with that? Anyway, I'm afraid of roaches, not of words. Today is Wednesday. Hello, Shufflemut. Welcome to the coffee break. So today we're doing oracles, and we are gonna have the heaviest oracle on the planet, the Tlachtoli Oracle, and we're gonna have the Halloween Oracle. We're going to have the Levampire Oracle. We're going to have the Gospel of Aradia Oracle. Everybody came out dark today. The Ofrenda Oracle. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. I hope you all have your cafecito. All right. As Matthew McConaughey say. Is Matthew McConaughey still on the good list, or has he done anything horrible? Because everybody else has done horrible things. That's why you don't put artists on pedestals. You know, one of my favorite actors was Kevin Spacey. I mean, was, right? He disappeared. I would too if I say some stupid stuff like he did and was caught up being an abuser. I don't know why this culture of abuse is so rampant, especially amongst men, especially in Hollywood. But hey, we have to heal one person at a time. And I hope that this coffee break, and every coffee break, of course, helps people heal from this culture of power over. Hello, whoever's watching on Facebook. If you don't comment, I don't see your name. All right, folks, let's take a deep breath. May the divine let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. So be it. And this card stuck to my head. The Rider, El Jinete. Hello, marvelously Marissa. So the Rider, El Jinete. Oh, that's number 1. Number 1. So the message is, this is the Rider. The message is, the Rider suddenly appears, galloping towards your door. Does he bring a message of good tidings or one of foreboding? It is possible that he is death. Visions of the mysterious rider fill legends through time. The headless horseman who never dies but haunts your dreams. The Bellerophon who captured the winged horse Pegasus, riding him into the depths of Greek mythology. What? El jinete aparece de repente cabalgando hacia tu puerta. Trae un mensaje de buenas nuevas o de un presagio. Es posible que sea la muerte. Las visiones del misterioso jinete llenan leyendas a lo largo del tiempo. El jinete sin cabeza que nunca muere pero te persigue en sueños. Y Belerofonte, quien capturó el caballo alado Pegaso, montándolo hacia las profundidades de la mitología griega. So I guess we have news coming. I don't know. The rider suddenly appears galloping towards your door. Does he bring a message of good tidings or one of foreboding? Is it possible that it's death? Visions of the mysterious rider fill legends through time, the headless horseman who never dies, but haunts your dreams, and Bellerophon, who captured the winged horse Pegasus, riding him into the depths of Greek mythology. I like that the name in Greek and Spanish is basically the same. Hello, Mimi Tolva. Wow, it's been like 1.5 million years. So good to have you here on the coffee break. And what is everybody drinking? Is it root beer over there, Marisa? Or somebody was talking about mushroom coffee the other day. Was that you, Marisa? I don't think so. Somebody was talking about mushroom coffee and it being really good. I like coffee. Okay, let's see what the Gospel of Aradia has for us today. Oh, by the way, start thinking of a number, friends. A number between 3 and 391. A number between 3 and 391. Let's see who writes a number first. Whether it's going to be Mimi, Marisa, or Shufflemut. Between 3 and 391. Okay, let's see what the Gospel of Aradia. Aldebaran conch, no mushrooms for me. Ever since I stopped drinking Diet Coke, I'm drinking sangria, like the Mexican sangria, but not as much either. 312, says Mimi. So the number is 312. Thank you, Mimi. The card from the Gospel of Aradia is taboo. Taboo. ST. Taboo. Here it is. Have you ever had Mexican sangria? It's the most delicious soda ever. I swear. Super sweet. Find your own way. Seek your own path. Unless what you wish for disturbs the greater good. Worry less about what others think. Speak about a difficult topic or seek resolution for a difficult situation. Your body is your body. You have the right to make choices about its pleasure, pain, and health. Do not touch, do not think, avoid at all costs, like poison to drink. What is taboo one day might not be the next. As we grow and change, we cease to be vexed. Find your own path. Find your own way, seek your own path. Unless what you wish for disturbs the greater good, worry less about what others think, speak about a difficult topic, or seek resolution for a difficult situation. Your body is your body. You have the right to make choices about its pleasure, pain, and health. Do not touch, do not think, avoid at all costs. Like poison to drink. What is taboo one day might not be the next. As we grow and change, we cease to be vexed. So that is the card of taboo from the Gospel of Aradia. And We had a wonderful, wonderful first class on the 13 Witches. It was really fun. It was very engaging and entertaining and kind of deep and hard at moments, but I like it. We're looking forward for next week and the following weeks, right? 13 weeks of adventures with this group. We had such a diverse group. It was so beautiful. Young and not so young, all the colors of the rainbow, all the genders, even people from all over the United States. That was pretty cool. And looking forward to that. Looking forward for the whole month of June. We have a whole bunch of things. We're going to celebrate summer solstice on June 21st proper. 7 p.m. live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We're going to have the studio just like this. Celebrating summer solstice, right? Living the wheel. Blue Witch living the wheel. Summer solstice on the 21st at 7 p.m. Then, of course, the second and fourth Sunday, the second, like at Teteoh, the sun god, Tonatiuh, the sun god, is the sun month. Of course, we're going to celebrate the sun god. And then on the 28th, so the sun god on the 14th, the 28th, Coyolxauhqui and Tonatiuh, the moon and the sun. And what else? Oh, podcasts. We're going to be doing podcasts. We have Jen Sankey talking about her book, Manifesting by the Moon, on June 8th at Lunatic Mondays. All of that and everything else, booking, limpia, stero, self-paced learning, all of the other things, everything, bluewitch.org. Bluewitch.org. Also sign for the newsletter so you don't miss anything. The newsletter goes out every first of the month, and then we tell you everything. And there's some summits coming, but I don't have exact dates and information just yet. So always come back to the calendar section on bluewitch.org. Oh, because there are free summits coming. I'm going to be teaching about limpias with smoke. So you want to stay tuned because that's going to be a good one. All right, so maybe you choose 312. This is the message. To declare war upon another is to declare war upon yourself. Declarar la guerra a otro es declarar la guerra contra ti mismo. To declare war upon another is to declare war upon yourself. Declarar la guerra a otro es declarar la guerra contra ti mismo. And so has spoken the Tlahtoli Oracle. Interesting, right? Living in peace. It ties with what we were talking about the other day about forgiveness and kind of like letting people off the hook. Not because they deserve to be off the hook, but because you deserve to be free. It's very, very similar, if you will, right? It's on the same page. Talking about sharp cards. These girls are sharp. That I don't think I ever talk about the fact that how the hands take a toll from like shuffling cards and the sharpness of the cards. And I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing with y'all that's a fact. It happens. And these cards, as beautiful as they are, A, they're huge. Look at how my hand needs to stretch to hold them. And B, they're sharp. And they're not brand new. And they're still sharp. All right, Le Vampire girls, what is your message today? Ooh, pray. Pray, as in hunter and stalk, invaded, watched. These are so creepy. So freaking creepy. There it is. There's the card for y'all to see. Look at that. Tell me that is not freaking creepy. Hello. Hello, YouTube. And hello, Insta. Look at that. That is so creepy. Okay, pray, card 31. All right, all right, all right. What is the message? It reads, you are able to make a stand, and you are strong, clever, and powerful. It is time to stand up to a bully or to one who wishes to blame you for their own bad behavior. You did not attack the circumstances. You did not attract the circumstances you find yourself within. You have a great deal more power than they wish you to have. Listen, 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 listen. This is a beautiful message. You are able to make a stand, and you are strong, clever, and powerful. It is time to stand up to a bully or to one who wishes to blame you for their own bad behavior. You did not attract the circumstances you find yourself within. Let me read again. You did not attract the circumstances you find yourself within. You have a great deal more power than they wish you to have. I think it's very important that we remind ourselves that circumstances happen and that we don't always attract or materialize or manifest the circumstances. That telling people that everything happens for a reason is one of the most unfair ways of do spiritual bypassing, because when we tell somebody that something horrible that happened to them is because everything happens for a reason, or that we are attracting the things that happen, we are doing the spiritual bypassing by blaming the victim and by taking off accountability from the people who created the circumstances, right? Now, sometimes there are reasons why things happen, right? But not everything happens for a reason. People don't get attacked or bullied or worse for a reason. Let's stop romanticizing abuse. Let's stop romanticizing the caveman hitting women over the head, and that is romanticizing abuse. And it could be any kind of abuse, right? It's not just male against female, though is one of the most common ways. But it's power over, right? Hello, Romy and Cindy. Welcome to the coffee break. Good to see you both. So no power over is ever justified. Period. You know? And no power over can ever be excused by saying, oh, everything happens for a reason. No, people don't get attacked, people don't get abused, people don't get for a reason. Or maybe the reason is that somebody is an abuser. That'll be the only reason. So let's be very, very careful not to use this spiritual bypassing of everything happens for a reason, because it's, in my opinion, just trash. With that said, Mimi says thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you for being here and for listening and for supporting everybody. Thank you for supporting. Romy, so good to see you. All right, last card for today from the Halloween Oracle. I really like the oracles that I got out of today. They're all creepy and dark. And yet, our last card, yay! Our last card is the card of joy. And it reminds me of the sun. It's like the sun exploding on summer, right? Is the card of Joy. So let's see what Joy has to say. Joy. Here it is. Oh, it's a small but beautiful message. Rejoicing in the present. I stand here. I am where I am, fully alive and present. Stress is a sham. Rejoice in the present is the card of Joy. And it reads, I stand here. I am where I am, fully alive and present. Stress is a sham. Okay. We're not going to stress because it's a sham. All right, folks. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. Please go to bluewitch.org, sign up for the newsletter, look in the calendar, give yourself reminders for all the shows. For the show with Jen, we also recorded a video. So there's going to be an audio at 7, and then the video comes on YouTube at 8. And then, of course, the Teteoh, Tonatiuh, the Sun God, and the Embodying the Teteoh. If you cannot make it live, you can always come back and watch the recordings. Both the recordings will be available after the fact. However, it's always better when you all come to the live classes and we get to discuss together and we get to exchange information and we get to philosophize together, right? And this month being the Sun God, I think is like, I prepared that class like a month ago, and it's going to be a very, very nice class. So I hope that you can join me. And until we meet again, my name is Laura González. Never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye, Facebook. And bye-bye, YouTube.